Let's see. What do I want to do? I want to. Oh, and also we should go ahead and re-roll these for our start. Oh my god.
That's a lot of dark.
Yeah, we actually want to go ahead and re-roll all of the dark because you're only supposed to have less than half being dark or gold. All right, that's fine. So just in case you're wondering, gold during the day is basically wild card. You use it as any color. Black during the day, you cannot use. So if it's black,
use it at night.
Yes, if you roll black, like if you use it from the source and then you re-roll the dice, to put it back after your turn. If it rolls black, just set it like over here to the side because it's basically unusable for the rest of the day. It's an unfortunate roll. And also keep in mind, again, you can use one of these per turn unless you have a card that says otherwise. There are cards that let you use more than one a turn. But you have to play the card, obviously, to do that. I do want to move. So I will move. I will use this blue to do move 4. I will do move 6. And I think that's probably all I want to do with these cards. I could do that. I'm not going to though. Okay, so I can move 6. So again, the cost for moving on planes is 2. I'm going to do 2, 4, 6 onto the village. I can spend. You know what? I might be able to do something. Alright, I'm gonna buy, because this is my action. That was my move, and now I'm going to take my action. I'm gonna buy these Utem crossbowmen. I need 6 influence to do that. I'm going to play this, which lets me use an additional mana die from the source. I'm going to make it be red, because I'm going to do this. This one gets me 5 influence, but I do take a rep -1 if I use that, which I will take. And then I can play this on its side for 6 influence, which is enough to buy this unit card. I'm going to have to move my rep -1 on here. And that's my turn. So the first thing you want to do after your turn is over, re-roll the source die. Oh, shit. Well, I got black.
Merg.
You can't use these anymore. They're not usable anymore.
Good job.
And then after that, you put any cards that you used in the discard slot. It doesn't matter what order they're in. Just put them away and then draw up to your hand limit. In this case, I used all 5, so I'm drawing 5 cards. Oh, and that's my turn. Next is Lost Joke. Lost Joke, you start here. And so now you can decide if you want to try moving someplace.
And it's 2 to move in a direction, 1 space.
On a plane right now, yes. If you want to move into the forest, it would cost 3. If you wanted to move over in the hills, it would cost 3.
Why is there a daytime, nighttime button under your
because I
your
put it
thing,
there.
Merg?
Why don't you not worry about that, Real?
Well, I'm curious.
You'll see.
It says Lily next to mine.
Anything else you want to do? Really, you don't want to move anymore? Again, remember that you can use sideways cards if you want to move more. You just you give up the effect of that card in order to use them as a single movement, and you can do it as many times as you have cards.
Now I can do that with any card because I noticed some of these cards have the little icon in the top left corner.
Yes, you can do that with any cards.
Why am I not surprised that Merg has hidden cheating buttons?
All right, you want to do that? It gives you 1 movement. You can do it again as many times as you want for more movement. You can also.
Now, if I gain influence, is that like permanent?
No, you use influence when you're going to use it. So you have nothing to spend influence on right now because you're not out of town. You would need to go to a town to do that.
All right, I'm done.
You just going to not use this movement at all? You can just take this card back if you're not going to use it.
No, I'm moving. But that's all I'm doing.
Well, that's you only spend the movement when you're moving. So if you're not going to move
okay.
it right now, then you're not going to use this card.
Then I'm not gonna use it.
Well, then take it back.
Well, why not move further? You have 4 cards left.
Yeah, but those cards I want to use later.
Okay.
You'll just draw other cards later.
It's fine. It's fine if that's what you want to do. There's not really anything that you can do action-wise on this space. So that would be your turn done. You have 4 cards left. You can, if you want, discard any of these cards that you have in your hand, and then also, draw from there. And also remember to discard this card because you've used it.
Yeah, but I said these are cards that I want to use later.
Then draw
but
1
don't
card.
Want to convert.
Then draw 1 card up to your hand limit because that's your turn. Craig, what are you gonna do? Remember that you're starting right here. You can, by the way, go through other players. You cannot land on the same space as other players. You can go through them just fine. You can't stop on them. So what you gonna do, Craig?
Gonna draw some mana.
Okay. Let's put it on your board. Are you using the secondary ability of this card? Oops, sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
How do you...
What are you trying to do? Take a mana die from the source and set it to any color except gold?
Yeah.
Just
How do you
number. Just
pick
number on
side?
it. Just press your number on it. You have to just guess what number you want it. So you want green. You want 2 mana tokens of that color. Remember that mana tokens are things that you need to use this turn. You don't get to keep these.
I know.
Okay.
I can go over 5 cards during my turn, right?
What do you mean?
His
Like
hand.
I can have
he
more
can
than
go
5
over
cards in my
5.
hand, but I have to discard down to 5 at the end.
How are you getting more cards?
I can draw cards.
The end of each turn.
At the end of
You
your
have at
turn,
least 2 cards.
you draw
No,
cards.
You can draw cards in the middle of your turn too.
No, you cannot.
This says at the end of each turn.
Oh, I can't. Can't.
No, you use what you have, and that's it. You use what you have, and then at the end of your
Look at
turn,
the
you get
card
more.
I'm playing.
Heal 2 or draw 2 cards. Well, that's why I asked where you're getting that from. You have to actually say where you're getting that from. Yes, you can draw 2 cards right now. If you want to use the secondary ability.
Well, I do.
Well, then draw 2 cards.
But if that were to put me over 5, I think
Yeah, no, that's...
you can...
Yeah, you have to use them, I believe. No, I don't remember. I think that you just have to. If you have over 5 at the end of your turn, you can't draw more. I think is the case. Move 4.
Yeah.
That's basically two spots that you can move. Where are you gonna move to?
Let's see here.
You playing more? Oh yeah, you got 6. That's total move 6. You can move 3 plane spots, or that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because remember that the hills cost 3.
So that's a crystal mine. If you end your turn on a mine, you gain 1 mana crystal of the color the mine produces to your inventory.
That's correct. So that's, you don't get a crystal right now. You would just get a crystal inventory to use next turn, essentially.
Yeah.
All right. And then at the end of each turn, if you have at least 2 cards in your hand before you draw as if your hand limit is 1 higher. Are you done, or are you doing anything else? I don't think there's anything you can do with the mine other than just get your crystal at the end of the turn.
I used that. I used those. I could do more, but I don't want to.
Okay. Then your turn is over, so reroll the dice and put them back into the source. They say to do that first because it lets the other person just go ahead and do their turn as you're like cleaning everything else up.
Well, I'm not supposed to reroll this one.
Oh yeah. Okay, then don't reroll that one. That's right. No, it's got a lot of green.
Enjoy the green mana. Real.
And now you can start putting stuff away. You can just throw these manas away, and then you can also grab a green mana and put it in your inventory space because you were at that mine.
Where do I want to go?
You could go this way. You could go this way. It costs more to go this way, but you can go this way if you want. Again, remember that you can go through people. You just can't. You can't stop on them.
I'm mining a green mana to my inventory though, so. And now I draw.
All right.
And because you had more than 2 cards, you can actually draw, up to 6.
Yeah.
Steal that, and this die. It was green,
That's fine.
but now it is not green.
There you go.
What number is green?
It's 4.
Okay. I'm going to do that so I can move 4.
Okay. 1,
And
2.
I'm going to get my ass
3,
over
4.
here.
Okay.
What else can I do?
You can move more if you want to move more,
I guess.
but I don't know where you're going to move to. Do be careful if you're moving by these orcs. You can move to them and not have to fight them, but if you want to move around them, you will have to fight them.
I mean, I guess I'll move up to one of the orcs and then I'm going to stop.
Okay, it's 2. Yep, that's fine. Right over there. You can fight them this turn if you want, but keep in mind that you're going to need ranged attack, and block. Attack and block is usually
Yeah, I don't have
the
those
same.
yet, so...
Okay, well, you don't have to. You don't have to fight them. Just saying,
Wait,
that's your
actually,
option.
do I? Oh, no.
Also remember that you can declare that you can do another turn if you really want to, but I'm not trying to pressure you on anything. You can do what you want.
I mean, do I get to draw more cards before I
Yes.
decide that?
You draw cards,
All right.
yes, at the end of your turn.
So I'm going to end here, and then I'm going to decide if I'm going to do another turn or not.
Yes.
Here is a white mana for someone,
Show it in there.
possibly me, and I discard these. And then I draw 2.
Are you going to take another turn?
Let's see.
So the right moment, can you use that during the night?
No, because when it turns to night, we all get rid of these cards and draw some from the night deck.
Oh.
All right. I will do the right moment, I'll use that.
Okay, you're doing another
To have
turn.
another turn.
Okay, so let me explain this to you real quick to make sure that you're clear on this.
Yes.
If you have... This guy is not fortified, so if you have ranged attack equal to or greater than 4, you can immediately kill him and not have to deal with anything else. If you do not have that, then he is going to hit you with something.
Yeah.
He is going to hit you... This guy is special. This guy, they threw a special one at us first thing. This guy is actually going to summon another monster to hit you. You do not have to kill the other monster, but the other monster is going to hit you.
How much damage can I take?
You can take 2 damage before you take any actual wounds. If you take damage without blocking, you take a wound no matter what.
How many wounds can you have?
A wound fills up your hand. So if you
okay.
have 3 wounds, you can only basically draw 2 cards because the other slots are
Alright.
filled by wounds. Now, you can block, and the amount that you need to block is dependent on what monster he draws, and I will only draw a monster when you decide that you're going to attack him or not. Blocking, you do not get wounds, but you do need to have enough block to fully, block the attack.
Alright, I'm gonna attack him. I don't have ranged attack, so
Okay, so he's going to hit you.
I just want to do normal attack.
He's going to hit you with this guy. Jesus Christ, this guy is going to do 6 damage to you, Real. Can
Oh,
you
damn.
block 6 damage?
So you need 4 block.
I
because
get
you-
2.
No, that's not how it works. You need 6 block.
Oh,
You need 6 block.
okay.
But so if I block 4 and then he hits me, does he do damage to me, or does this 2 block on
If
my
he
thing
hits you
do
at all,
anything?
you will get 1 wound, period.
Okay.
So
Only
the
one
the
move.
2 do.
The number is if she didn't block at all. So I'm going to put this down here so we can easily see it. If she does
Yeah.
not block at all, then he will hit her 3 times. She will get 3 wounds in her cards. Because it will do, she will get hit for 2. It's kind of like deflecting 2, but she still gets it's a wound for it, and that brings us down to 4. And then he'll hit her again, and she'll deflect another 2 and get a wound for it, and that brings it down to 2. And then he'll hit her again, and she'll deflect 2, but that still gives her a wound because if you're using this, you get a wound period every time you do it, and that brings us down to 0, and now he can no longer hit her. So if she does
Alright.
not block any of this, she will get 3 wounds. And also, I believe block is like attack, in which you cannot just block part of it. I think you do need to block the entire thing, or you don't block anything.
Alright, he only has 4. Except, no.
You don't need to kill this. You don't need to kill the crypt worm. The crypt worm is just what's going to hit you.
You know, I'm trying to decide which of these I want to spend a mana on.
Okay.
So I guess if I played this... So if I played this, I'd gain a token, and then I could still take a mana die.
Yes, you can play these at any point. And
Alright,
this will
I'm
give
gonna
you
do
a
that.
temporary blue, white, or red that you can use this turn.
I'm gonna take a temporary red.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take the red die. And I'm going to... I need to block 6.
You need to block 6, and then you
Alright.
also need to have at least attack 4 to kill this guy.
I'm gonna use you with this to get block 5. And
You
then
also
I'm gonna
need
use
to-
him.
You also
block
need to
2 more.
discard a card with this to get block 5.
Alright.
So you basically need to sacrifice a card.
You could also
Definitely.
do a sideways card for block 1.
Yes. Remember that you can use
I
sideways
mean-
cards for both block and attack. I mean, only
I
one.
mean, I
but
could, but I still need to discard a
Yes,
card, and I
you
don't
do.
fucking care.
So this.
Yeah, but if you wanted to use something other than rage, you could block with that instead.
But I want to use rage so that now I can attack the guy with this using the die for 4
That's right.
damage.
Yep, that's is a successful kill, William. Let me put this back in and shuffle this.
I'm gonna shuffle this dice
Why are you so angry, Rel?
because someone keeps coming in here to yell at me.
You concentrated and then you were enraged and improvised.
She's turning Super Saiyan, Craig.
I'm
This
really
is how
angry.
they turn Super Saiyan. So,
All
Rill,
right, now
yeah, get rid of all those cards. You got 4 fame, and because you killed an orc,
Yes.
you also get 1 rep.
good.
This goes here.
This is
Discard.
me. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, we're gonna have to
And
deal
a
with
rep.
leveling up.
Where is it written that you get rep for that?
On the side,
On the side here,
over way down
Marauding
here at the
orcs.
bottom.
you get +1 rep, and then whatever fame is on them. So, Rill, you leveled up. Oh, by the way, this orc is dead now. You can
Good.
freely move through that space when it is your move turn, or anyone else can.
Oh, should I redraw my cards?
I would not redraw your cards just yet, no. Because
okay.
we're going to level up first. So if you look up
Alright.
here on the big board,
Where is the big board?
this
Yeah.
is what you get. So you will get an advanced action card, and you will get to pick a skill. So here, let's do the advanced actions first. You don't have to pick these yet if you don't want to, but we're going to look at them. Let me shuffle them. You get to pick any one of these, but keep in mind, you can also pick 2 skills. So you get both of these. So you get an advanced action card and a skill.
Okay.
So you can pick one of these. Any of them, any single one.
I mean, Blood Ritual would be in character, but I don't want wounds. We're gonna take Swift Bolt.
I'm gonna go ahead and replace this. Go ahead and put that. Technically, that card goes on top of your deed deck. It's basically something right here. It's basically something that you will draw next time you draw cards, which is why I said you shouldn't draw cards yet. So now you get skills. Pick 2 skills from your skill deck. Just pick the top. No, just pick the top 2. Yeah, pick the top 2. Place them out. And then you can pick 1. And
I pick one of these 2, and now I
Yeah.
need to look up what the fuck.
yeah,
they
look
do.
at the skill descriptions.
I'm gonna put them up here.
It's fine.
All right. So one of them is motivation.
Once a round on any player's turn, flip this to draw 2 cards. If you have the least fame, not tied, also gain a red mana token. You cannot use another motivation skill until the end of your next turn. It's not bad. So basically, you use that once a turn to draw 2 cards, and if you have the least fame, you also get a red mana token to use that turn. Or, Dark Paths, once a turn, move an extra 1 during the day or 2 at night.
Yeah.
That's points. That's not like move an extra
Yeah. No.
thing. That's just move points.
Yeah. I understood that.
Okay.
I guess I'll take motivation.
Okay, go ahead and shove it right here in your little skills folder. So this
And then
goes over here into the common skill offer. The next time someone levels up, they have the option of buying your skill, and then the advanced thing, they still get one, but they only get the last one in the deck. They cannot choose. They only get whatever is here in this slot. You cannot buy your own skill. So Rill, next time you level up, you cannot go back and buy this. You could buy, if I put one in here, if Craig puts one, if Lost Oak puts one, you can buy one of those. You cannot buy your own.
okay.
So go ahead and draw your 5, because that seems to be your turn.
Do I flip this shield thingy over?
Not yet, because you're only level 2. So this
All right.
counts for both 1 and 2. Next level, you will flip it over.
Okay.
So now it's my turn again, I think. So what do I want to do? I'm going to do this.
Cat,
Do
stop
this.
that.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab this green and empower this.
You presume to tell your cat what he can and can't do.
So that's a total of move 6.
You bring this up every week.
Yeah.
Craig has that virus from cat poop that makes him bow to their whims. I'm going to discover.
So do I, but it doesn't do that.
I'm going to discover a new place. I'm going to use two movement for that. So I'm going to discover this area.
Hey, look, there's another village right next to that village.
Which is fine. I still have 4 movement left. Oh, also there's a keep. So let me grab a keep thing. This one stays face down until you're next to the keep. So the keeps, you can attack. You have to go into the space to attack it. You don't attack it from the side like you do with the orcs.
Uh-huh.
But you do not get to see what it is until you're at least adjacent to it. So, who knows what this is? If I were to move up here, I could flip it over for free and see who it is. And if I wanted to attack it, though, I would also have to then move into the space, which means I need to spend move points to do that. So I still have 4 move. Well, I'm definitely going to at least move here. That's 2 move. I'm going to play this for another move and go here. And that's where I'm going to end my turn. I'm going to get a free white thing. Let me... Son of a bitch.
God damn it, Merg. Why do you keep doing this? Bad luck.
Oh, also, for this scenario only, when you discover a new thing, you get 1 fame. When you discover a new area. This doesn't happen in normal game, but for this first recon mission, it happens.
Okay.
And then I also get a white crystal. And I get 3 cards. And that is, I believe, my turn. Lost Joke. I believe it is your turn now.
Okay.
That is move 3.
You should have
Yep.
plundered that village, Merc.
I could have.
Go to the village.
I'm not going to, though. That's 4 move. Lost Joke. That's good. You're in the village. What do you want to do? You can use influence to buy any of these units. Did I? No, hold on. I didn't
I sure could wish I could use my influence to buy a unit, except somebody made half of the available mana useless.
You can only use 1 anyway. You can use... Keep in mind, you can use this gold mana as any color. There is a gold mana there that you can use as any color.
And I'm using the die to activate the secondary ability of a card.
Yes, that's specifically the purpose of them.
Okay. So I'm going to do
Alright, you're discarding that card. I see you doing that. You get influence 5 if you do a red die. Are you just going to use the gold one?
use this gold die.
That's fine, yeah. You can do it.
And I'm going
Go ahead and bring it over.
Forster.
Bring it over to keep track.
Look, I have 1 small hand, and I can only
You
pick
have
up
a
one
working
thing.
mouse now. Did Lost Joke fail to mention his mouse works now? He doesn't drop shit all the time now?
Yeah, but I have 1 hand. I can't pick up multiple things at the same time.
Yeah, you can.
They're too
You
far
just-
apart.
You select them all, and then you pick up one of them, and
Also,
they'll get picked up.
I'm dumb, and you're not actually supposed to replenish these. I'm sorry.
And
God damn it,
where
Merg.
What?
So I re-roll this gold die.
Were you gonna buy one of those? Sorry, I forgot that you're
I'm
not.
just saying, God damn it, because you put it out and then you took it back again.
I forgot you're not supposed to replenish units until the end of the round. You replenish the advanced actions whenever you use them, but you don't
Should
replenish
we
units.
move these guys back over so that they're up against the edge?
I mean, that's okay. That's fine.
And I re-roll the gold die.
Yeah, reroll the gold die and put it back. If this is the end of your turn,
Please don't make it black.
it's blue.
Good.
And then discard all your cards and take up to your hand limit, which is... Yep. Also, did you actually use your thing when you take this tactic? Take 1 mana die of a basic color from the source and put it on this card. You can use that mana on any of your turns this day. Did you already do that?
No, I didn't.
Go ahead and take one.
Is it night right now?
No, it's daytime.
No.
You'll know when it's nighttime.
How many turns do we get before it's night?
We go until people run out of cards.
Oh.
Until we run out of cards.
So here's what happens. You draw more cards as your turns go, right? From your deck.
Yeah.
When your deck is empty on your turn, at the beginning, I think it's at the beginning of your turn. If your deck is empty at the beginning of your turn, you can declare end of round. You don't have to declare end of round, but you can declare end of round, and what this means is everybody gets one last turn, and then the round is over. If both your deck and your hand are completely empty, then you have to declare end of round, in which case, again, everybody else gets one more turn, and then the round is over, and then we switch to nighttime. So
Okay.
The only time you have to declare end of round is when your hand is also empty, but you can when your deck is empty. That is your choice. Craig, it is your turn. What you gonna do?
Can I explore right here?
No, you cannot.
Why not?
Because the rules say that you can't.
That's not a good reason.
Apparently
That's
you
the
cannot
reason. You can explore
downward.
So,
over here. This is the only place that you can explore from on this
so
side
I
right
can't
now.
explore here or here or here.
No, you cannot. Because this is basically the shoreline. This is essentially the shoreline. We're on like a peninsula. You can
The
explore there. It's just
fjords.
empty. It's nothing
Your
but
face
water.
is a shoreline.
You can explore. You could explore from this village because you can explore up this way. You can explore that way. You can
So-
explore from this place. You can explore this way.
So wait. If you were up here,
Yep.
could you explore this way?
Yes. But you could not
But
explore
if
that
you
way
were
from down here.
you couldn't explore this way.
That
So
is
if you were
correct.
here, say you were here in this area, could you
Yes.
explore further this way?
No, you can only explore north or east.
All right.
This is kind of like the border. This is basically the coastline that goes all the way up this way and then all the way up kind of this way.
I find that slightly dumb, but okay.
It's just their way of making sure you don't make like a weird looking map.
But I want a weird looking map, Merg.
No.
Yes.
Rules say no.
Rules
Fuck
do
the
say no.
rules.
I'm with Rel.
What are you gonna do, Craig?
I joined Rel's team.
Good. We are allies, me and whoever the fuck you are. Who are you?
Wow. We're
Who are
allies!
you?
Me and whoever you are.
You are the human man.
I'm Tuvok.
Tuvok. Worm
You're Turok,
Stalker.
dinosaur hunter.
Tuvok Neelix Stalker.
So I'm Tuvok. I'm
Yes.
one Rock's.
Yes, you're one
Brother.
rock's brother.
What are you
Well,
gonna
then
do?
why should I be on your team? Maybe I should join my brother's team.
I mean, you
You're-
just declared yourself on my team.
You and your
for
brother
saying
have
fuck the rules.
Had a bitter rivalry for
Yeah.
years. You would never join his team.
Hmm,
Probably over a girl.
Okay.
Or a boy, I'm not gonna judge.
Where are those dice?
So yeah, unfortunately all the black ones are completely unusable. You cannot use black dice
Yeah, Merg
Um,
fucked the die.
during the day.
He fucked them.
It's RNG. It's not my fault.
Fucked them.
It's absolutely your fault.
How dare you?
I mean, it's true. RNG or not, you're the one that is responsible for making them darkness.
Your face is the one that's responsible for making the darkness happen. It kind of
I
sounds
like that
racist. I'm
band.
sorry about that.
I was thinking of the band.
Oh, yeah.
So was I.
I was thinking about dark and then face, and then that was like, no.
Merg just immediately goes to racism. We know where Merg's Bryant is.
I do live in the Midwest. To live in Ohio. So, I mean. Alright, you can move 4. Are you moving 4? 3 to move into this, oh yeah. So you move 2, and then what are you gonna do now?
Oh yeah, did you take your crystal or whatever? Yeah, you did.
Or you can explore up this way if you want, Craig, with your last 2 movement, or you can get more movement. Or you can get... Now, Craig, you can only move and then do an action.
To move here.
Did it? Oh, it did. You
Yeah.
were at the mine. I forgot. I'm sorry. Never mind. Sorry, I'm not paying attention.
Maybe I should move.
Burn some cards.
Well, you can buy a unit.
Nah.
It would probably be a good idea to buy
Do
a
that
unit
later.
at some point.
Is he on a city?
Yeah, he's on a village.
Ah. It's difficult to tell because the bases are
The bases are kind
completely
of big.
covering the city icon.
Well, you can afford peasants, or if you... That's about all you can afford, really. Unless you want to... You can, again, remember that you can use cards turned sideways. You can sacrifice your cards sideways to get more influence.
I can't buy these anyway because they're not village units.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, no, the only one that you could buy is the peasants.
There's Craig coming in with the rules. I thought you said fuck the rules. So you can buy the villagers or the peasants.
Yeah. These peasants I'm just going to use as
Immediately
cannon fodder.
slaughter.
Okay.
I got a joke for you guys.
They mean nothing to me. I both threatened and promised them to get them to come with me. I'm not going to keep that promise.
Whatever it was.
You promised them a threat.
I promised them that I would absolutely slaughter their entire village if they didn't come with me and serve me until
Yeah.
their deaths, their inevitable
Yeah.
deaths. That
I
would
feel like the only one of these characters that is a good person is the elf guy.
He's not good either.
He's not
No,
good
he-
either. He wants to bring order no matter what. He will kill people to bring order.
He's more good than I murder everyone, and I murder everyone.
I feel like
Well,
Tuvok
we're all
isn't that
here to
bad
conquer
though.
this land.
Tuvok
No, see,
isn't
the
that
thing
bad.
with the elf is that he's like a paladin. He's here to just bring order to everyone and be violent about it.
Yeah, he'll bring order to you whether you like it or not. I feel like Tuvok it might be the least bad person because he doesn't want to be oppressed anymore. He thinks that people are oppressing other
guess.
mages, and he just wants
Tired
to
of being
do that.
oppressed, so I'm just gonna kill everyone because I was oppressed.
But Craig is
Should
right.
have been him.
Craig is right. We are basically all here to conquer this land. So
Yeah, none of us are
we
good.
can do it nicely, or we can do it mean.
I'm doing it in the name of my god.
I believe that I am done.
Okay, roll the dice and put it back.
I need to get to that keep and take it over so I can have Dracula's castle.
For Sigma.
And then discard all your stuff, and you have more than 2, so you can drop to 6. And now it is, I believe, Rill's turn.
Is it? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Ah shit. Was there any dice used? No. What can I do? So we only got blue and white.
You can take stuff back. Like, it is okay to say, I'm going to do this and this and this, and then do that, and then if it's still your turn and you change your mind, you say, you know what? I don't actually want to do that. I'm going to take all of that back. You can do that. It's okay to do that. The rules actually specifically say, like, if you're new to the game and you want to play it, like, with friendly rules, feel free to take stuff back. The only time it says that you shouldn't take stuff back is if you do something and reveal something. So, like, if you were to go up to this garrison and turn the thing over, and then you decide, no, I didn't want to do that, well, that's too late because you've already revealed who the garrison
coming
is.
up to the garrison is my goal. I'm just trying to decide how much move it would cost. How much is forest? 3. I don't really want to move through forest.
Keep in mind you can move through Lost Joke, and Lost Joke is only on a plain village.
Yeah, that's 8
so
points.
That's 2, 4, 6, 8, or 2, 4, 7.
7.
To move up to the
Oh,
garrison.
Yeah, the forest is cheaper if it's a more direct route.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
We're already forgetting about the little people. Said that this village was just a plain.
It's a village on a plain. Village on a
there-
plain.
there-
It
There are
will
people
soon
who
be
live
just
here.
a plain.
I'm gonna do. This is blue.
Okay. Move 4.
I'm gonna do that to get to the other village. And then consider my offerings of I can't take any of these, fuck. What else can I do on villages?
You can heal,
I could
and you can plunder it if you really
Plunder
want
the
to.
village.
You do get -1 rep for that. And you can't do it like immediately. You have to wait until it's like the end of your turn and do it after that. So you can't like get cards right now and use them.
Eh. Alright, I'm just gonna chill, I guess.
Remember that you can use sideways cards. Saying. Oh, Rill, why? Why, Rill?
I mean, it was only 1 and you got 3 other ones.
Why?
I'm gonna get rid of him immediately, but do I want to do sideways cards? Those 2, and then I would need.
And also remember that you can discard
I need to
any
get
of
rid
these
3
cards. You can discard any of these cards if you want to, and before
in
you
mind
take
that-
more.
I can discard my cards.
You can discard the cards in
see.
your hand if you don't think that you're going to use them, and draw more to
see.
replace them at the end of your turn.
Right.
At the end of your
Oh.
turn, only at the end of your turn.
What does this do again? I'm gonna
If
flip
you-
this and draw 2 cards.
Okay,
Why not?
you can do that.
If
Now-
you don't use a lot of cards on your turn, though, keep in mind that you'll be behind the other people, and then the round might end before you use several of your cards.
Yeah.
The round can end when any of their decks runs out. So
You can use.
it is still kind of like you didn't really do anything. So if you
Yeah, I
want to
might still
continue on,
move.
you can still move more if you want. That is your choice. You can still do that.
I'm probably still gonna move.
Okay.
If you are on a village on somebody else's turn, you can plunder it.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know if I want to do that.
It just means on someone else's turn. It just means that you can plunder it and get more cards, but you can't use those cards on that turn. You have to like wait until your next turn to use those cards. That's basically what that's saying.
All right. I need to spend 3, so I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
One choke, why don't you plunder that village?
Because that is not in the
That's
name
not
of
what I wanted.
justice.
How do I sideways you?
Yeah, there you go. Sideways. And upside down, sideways.
I'm gonna get here. Flip me the thing.